All right, hockey fans, here we are at the Watertown Memorial Arena. I'm sorry, the Watertown Municipal Arena, as we get ready for the Immaculate Heart Central Cavaliers to take on the Ithaca High School Lil Red in this New York State High School Section 3 competition. Oh, yeah. The teams are performing their warm-ups. We will have our opening ceremony in just a few minutes. IHC coming off of a tough loss on Tuesday against Fayetteville Manlius. That was a game that was close for a while, and then ended up not being close at all. That game against Fayetteville Manlius, IHC started off doing fair. Then they played okay. Then they played terrible. Really gave it away in that third period for sure. Started slacking off, I feel, partway through the second period. Allowed FM to get underneath their skin. Ithaca, however, coming in from, Ithaca. I have no idea how they're doing. They had some wins, they've had some losses, no real consistency in their play. So we will see how these two teams fare tonight. IHC has had some great games. IHC has had some flat games. We'll see which IHC team shows up this evening. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. The more subscribers I get, the easier it becomes for me to set up and distribute these games to you and to all of our fans of youth and high school sports in the area. In the world, really. I'm on my quest to reach 1,000 subscribers. I am just under 450 subscribers. Once I reach 1,000, then I'll be able to actually schedule these games either online or on my phone and be able to see them in either one. Sometimes I do not have the internet access that I would like to have, and I have to switch at the last minute to my phone. And if I created the game on my computer, then I'm not able to access it on my phone. I have to start all over from scratch. It becomes pretty hectic in the moment. So if I had over 1,000 subscribers, that would become seamless for me, and that's really my biggest quest right now. That and getting 100% healthy. A little bit of a cough going on. COVID-free. I am hopeful that I'll be joined by Campagnari here to have a color commentator. I am not sure that that will happen, though. Some of these boys that were lined up to be commentators just got done with a pretty good practice, so they may be tired. And they may be scared. So chat is available if you wanted to submit something in the chat. I can see it, as can everybody else in the wonderful world of YouTube. So be aware of that. I don't always respond. I don't always see them. But when I do and when I can, I will. Gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Cavalier hockey. In today's competition, we have the visiting team wearing their road reds, led by head coach Paul Zarek, the Ithaca Lil Red, versus the home team wearing their white sweaters, led by head coach Adam Roberts, the IHC Cavaliers. And here are your starting lineups.
Beginning with Ithaca. On defense, number 11, Aiden Cornell. Number 28, Stephen Yang. On offense, number 12, Max Walder. Number 22, Lincoln Babcock. Number 26, Owen Simons. And in net, number 31, Teno Maroni. And here is your Cavaliers starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 2, Garrett Hudon. Number 17, Ben Wiley. On offense, number 4, Logan Gilbert. Oh, I did that wrong. I totally lied. All right, anyway, number 6, Nate Gray. Number 15, Julian St. Croix. And in net between the pipes, number 30, Liam Loveland. Tonight's actual starting lineup will line up for the face-off at the appropriate time. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free nation. Remove your headgear, place your hand over your heart. Active duty, veteran, or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's play some hockey! I made some small errors in the starting lineup. We have on defense, Garrett Hudon, number 2. Number 17, Ben Wiley. On offense, number 6, Nate Gray. Number 15, Julian St. Croix. And number 21, Jaden Romig. In net, Liam Loveland. I crisscrossed some of my starting lineup from Tuesday. My apologies. I'm going to blame it on this cough. How's that? Either way, it's still me and still my fault. And there we go. Coming away with that puck is Hudon. Hudon taking it in. That puck gets deflected and goes off the netting. That'll give us a face-off. And our first break in the action. I don't know how much play-by-play I'm going to be able to do here. Ithaca with the puck. Lincoln Babcock pushing it forward, sending it down deep into the corner. Retrieving it is Ben Wiley. Wiley coming around on the far side, clears that puck out into the neutral zone.
Picked up there by Babcock. Flicked forward. Recovered by Romig. Romig penetrating in by the circle. Backhand shot. Save by Maroney. Romig centering to LaFex. LaFex with the shot. Save by Maroney. Two quick stops. Lots of action right hot off the face-offs. Clearly, Coach Roberts had a serious heart-to-heart with his team after Tuesday's loss. Puck comes out into the middle. Dodge poked. Speared at. Frozen by Maroney. We had bodies flying through the air on that one, trying to get a piece of that puck to get it into the net. Face-off for LaFex. Gets taken back behind the net by Lil Red. Comes out to the point for Britt Dicka. Sends it into the middle. Gets deflected. Goes high and far and into the corner. Nate Wade unable to hold that at the blue line. Comes all the way down into the corner. Dicka recovers. Dicka losing it back behind the net. Picking it up there is Tamio Kawate. Comes out to the point for Gorski. Fires that shot. Not making it through. Loose in front. Gets dished aside to the boards. Kawate with it. Sends it back behind the net. Comes around on the near side. Played out. Clears through the neutral zone. It's going all the way down. Chasing after it is Eli Simmons and Logan Gilbert. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Corralled by Wiley. Wiley sends it through. It's not going to touch anybody, so that's going to be an icing. I'll bring that face-off all the way down next to Mr. Loveland. Remember, you can sponsor any sorts of break in the action by contacting me at thedandallon@gmail.com. We can hook something up. Face-off drawn back. Shot on net by Stephen Yang. Saved off the shoulder of Loveland. Yang draws that back. Sends it in. I thought it came out. It did not. Sent around by Wiley. Near side, Yang holding it in. Over the head of Hudon. Into the corner. Hudon cutting that pass off. Tries ripping around. Yang holding it again. Sends it in. Goes right to Hudon. Hudon finally able to get that out into a neutral zone. Comes Yang. Yang fires it back. Goes right to Wiley. Wiley coming up with it. Wiley into the offensive end. Turns shot. High off the glass. Comes back out for the rebound. Swinging and missing Colin Whitmore. Pass goes to nobody on Ithaca. Coming away with it now, Julian St. Croix. St. Croix at the dot, drops it back for Romig. Romig trying to make his way through the middle. Turn, shot, save. Loose out in front for St. Croix. St. Croix trying to get it. Sends it back into the middle. Nobody there. St. Croix picking that off. Hit from behind by Aiden Cornell. Bach with it in the neutral zone. Tries sending it forward just so it doesn't come backwards. And forwards it goes. Back behind the net. Coming around with it with a lot of speed, Eli Simmons. Gaines on the far side. Sends that puck back behind the net. Corralled there by Nate Ward. Nate Ward loses it. Trying to stuff it in was Gaines. Nothing doing there. Romig trying to pull that puck out. Eventually does. Picked up in the middle, though, by Simmons, something like that. Gray coming out with that puck. Gray, losing it. Bach pulling it back. Fired back in by Ithaca. It, I guess, went right to a Watertown player next to an Ithaca player. So, no offsides. Ward challenging Albertson. Comes around to the near side for Bach. Bach up the boards for Gilbert. Up over his head. Comes out into the neutral zone. Played by Gorski. Gorski dumps it back in. Goes back around behind the net. On the far side with that puck now, Kawate. Comes out in the middle. Shot fired. Deflected. Goes up and over the net. Kawate in the corner. Gets hit by LaFex. Puck comes loose, goes back behind the net. Bach trying to get to it. Misses it with his stick. Kawate gets a piece of it. Sends out, comes out, high slot, shot fired. I don't think that made it to the goal. That one made it to the goal, and that is saved by Loveland. Face off to the left side of Liam, being taken by Connor Lamb and Sam Holmes. Lamb draws it back for Wiley. Wiley coming around with it. Wiley got a lot of speed on him right now. Wiley over the blue line, curling around, trying to make some space. Shot fired. Save, rebound. Nothing to do. Whitmore centering pass goes to nobody but Yang. Now it comes back out. Whitmore with it. Backhand. Saved by Moroni. Nice barrage of shots. I love the offensive play of IHC thus far. Face off still at the dot. Comes out in the middle. Kawate with it. Yang. Yang with it coming up. Yang passes over to Gaines. Gaines centering pass goes to nobody. Nate Gray picks it up. Gray coming out with it. Gray through the neutral zone. Gray into the offensive end. Gray loses that puck, goes back to Romig. Maybe it was a drop pass. Romig taking his time, setting something up. Passes it up to Hudon. Swatted by Babcock. Still gets to Hudon. Hudon back to Romig. Romig all the way across to Ward. Ward fires it in, and that is saved by Moroni. Sorry, just checking my camera position. Face-off won by Ithaca. Drawn back, taken around behind the net by Simons. Simons passes it up to Kawate in the neutral zone. Kawate with it. Kawate gets that puck pushed over to the boards, and he chases it after it. On him is Ward. Puck comes loose, goes to Albertson. Albertson curling around in front, trying to take that shot. Romig right there to steal that puck off of his stick. Romig coming it down with it now. Romig trying to get around Gorski. Not able to do so, goes back behind the net. Centering pass, picked off by Simons. Held in, Lefex taken into the corner. Loose out in front. Keeping it down there is Sean Loveland. And now that puck comes back, but it goes up and hits the netting. So that'll give us a face-off deep in the Ithaca zone next to Mr. Moroni. Ithaca coming out with that puck. Pass up to Holmes. Holmes over to Ackerman. Ackerman sends it all the way across. Goes towards the sideboards. Comes out to the point. Yang fires that shot in. Save by Loveland. Loose out in front. Swept out by Wiley. Comes out into the neutral zone. Collected by Aiden Cornell. Aiden sends it up through the neutral zone. Goes to Wiley. Wiley collecting it. Sending it back. Ithaca pushing that puck in. Simons sends it back around behind the net. Puck comes out in the middle. IHC grabbing it there. Gilbert coming up on the near side. Gilbert loses it at the top of the circle. Goes back behind the net. Caught on the back of the net. And that'll give us a face-off. Romig taking the face-off against Hewitt Gow. Comes back. Ward trying to send it forward. Goes off of an Ithaca leg and comes all the way back into his own zone. Ithaca making the best of that situation. Gow tried dropping it back into the corner. Nobody there except for Jared Bach. Bach takes it, passes it over to Ward. Ward sends it around for St. Croix. Comes off of St. Croix's foot into the neutral zone. Back to St. Croix again. He dumps that puck into the corner. First one to it, Nate Gray. Gray sends it around for Romig. Romig grabs it, tries for the centering pass. Nothing doing. Comes out to the point. Bach grabs it. Bach slides up, sends it into the corner. Around for Gray. Gray loses it. St. Croix catches up to it and rips that puck back behind the net. Ithaca trying to send it out. Comes right to Bach. Bach fires it into Romig. Romig losing as he tried dancing around a player. Kawate gets it. Romig battling him for it, and Romig coming away with it. That puck comes out into the middle, picked up by Albertson. Albertson coming through with it. We've got a delayed penalty, it looks like. We have a slashing against IHC. Number 8. IHC penalty number 8, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 8, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty, 8:51. That pass picked off by LaFex. Shot, goal! Nice goal. Way to pick that off. Luke LaFex. We have like 9 players on the ice for Ithaca. IHC goal scored by number 13, Luke LaFex. Unassisted. Number 13, unassisted. Time of the Cavaliers' shorthanded goal, 9:13. Still on the power play is Ithaca. Little Red, not Big Red. My bad. Gow with that puck. Gow cutting across through the neutral zone. Gow loses that puck, goes into the corner, picked up by Hudon. Hudon fires it around, stopped on the near side by Gaines. Cameron fires it across into the slot. Stolen by Wiley. Wiley sends it all the way down. Icing waved off as it touched the stick of LaFex at the blue line. Oh, no, and they're shorthanded, too. Never mind. There's that. Holmes coming out with that puck. Tries passing it out, and eventually goes to Gaines. Gaines into the offensive end. Turn. Shot. Save by Liam Loveland. This puck gets sent down all the way down along the boards. 14 seconds remaining in this power play for Ithaca. Dancing with that puck behind the net is Aiden Cornell. Challenged by Jaden Romig. Sends that puck all the way across. Comes off the boards, and Hudon makes a play on it. Hudon still some control over that puck. Gets it over to Nate Ward. Ward sends it all the way around to the other side. The teams are even. Romig with that puck. Taking advantage of the delayed offsides. Passes it over to Hudon, and we have too many men on the ice. All day long. There's like 900 people in there. IHC bench minor, too many men on the ice. IHC, too many men on the ice. Penalty being served by number 22. Time of the minor penalty, 11:09. Ithaca penalty, number 23, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 23, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 11:26. So that brings us to 4-on-4 hockey. Wiley coming up with that puck. Fires it in hard, goes off the boards. Stalls back behind the net. Picked up by Cameron Gaines. Gaines passes it off to Aiden Cornell. Cornell loses it right before the blue line. Gaines comes back with it. Gaines takes that shot. Save. Rebound. Save. Rebound. Save. By Liam Loveland. Some awkward rebound playing by Liam and able to stay focused on that puck to make sure that Gaines could not drive it home. Gaines totally off balance as he came in shooting that puck and going for the rebounds. His face-off is won by Ithaca. Gao sending it back to the point for Yang, the fire. Yang shoots it. Deflected. Comes back to Yang. Yang up to the dot. Shot fired. It's saved. Loose out in front. Sent all the way across. Oh, just swept aside by Nate Gray as it was trickling to go inside the post. Nice defense by Gray. Shot fired high over the crossbar into the glass. Gathered by Kawate behind the net. Has Hudon all over him. Kawate and Hudon. Hudon coming away with that puck. Hudon fires it. Comes up off the glass. Rebounds into the other end of the ice. Home team is wearing their white sweaters. The IHC Cavaliers, that is Immaculate Heart Central Cavaliers of Watertown, versus the visiting team, Ithaca Lil Red from Ithaca. Jared Bach with that puck, taking it into the offensive end. Bach curling around, centering pass, nobody there except for Stephen Yang. Yang fires it, goes into the neutral zone, picked up by Julian St. Croix. St. Croix slides over the blue line, dumps it in, chases after it himself. Romig with that shot, pad save by Maroney. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Bach sends it up, Romig collecting it. Romig penetrating in, Romig losing that puck. St. Croix firing it. Off the boards, comes out to Bach. Bach takes it in deep into the corner. Bach back behind the net. Battle for it with Yang. Yang with it, sends it back around to the other corner. Gorski grabs it. Greg Gorski off the boards for Simons. Simons not able to grab it. This puck goes back behind the net. Gorski sends it around for Gaines. Gaines, little dipsy doodle, then a swing and a miss. Romy grabs that puck, dumps it in, and goes off for his change. Yang, Simons. Passed across here for Babcock. Babcock and Hudon battling for it. Comes off the boards, goes to Wiley. Wiley trying to send it up and not able to get it past Babcock. Fired, shot fired, saved by Liam Loveland. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The more subscribers, the better. If you've watched YouTube before, you know how important that is. I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so it becomes easier for me to schedule and edit these games. Sean Loveland coming up with that puck on the near side. Shot fired. Kick save by Maroney. Sent back by Logan Gilbert back behind the net. That shot gets deflected, comes across into the corner. Excuse me. Out to the point. Hudon holding it, firing it in, sends it around behind the net along the boards. Chasing after it, Eli Simons. Simons able to get that puck up to Who. And it comes back. Gorski passing up to Elkow. Lefex loses it. Goes to Wiley, though. Ben Wiley sends it across the neutral zone. And this goes back behind the IHC goal. Collecting it there is Ben Wiley. Wiley up to St. Croix. St. Croix tried to give it to Romig, but Romig didn't know it. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. And that will be an icing. Remember, if your business would like to sponsor a period or a game or icings or penalties, send me an email at thedandallin@gmail.com and we'll figure it out. In the corner, Hewitt Gow dancing around. Loses that puck to Nate Ward. Ward not able to get it out. Holding in, coming back with it. Albertson. Oh, that puck got deflected right across the crease. Albertson not able to get to it. Comes out to Yang. Yang all the way across for Cornell. Cornell sends it back behind the net. Albertson gets a piece of it. Coming away, though, with Britt Dicka. Gets that puck. Oh, I thought it came out. It did not, though. Interesting. Out in front, taking that shot from the high slot was Gow. Gets deflected, goes nowhere. This puck comes all the way down. Icing is waved off. That's going to end our period right there, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes our first period of play at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Cavaliers hockey. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question sponsored by Power Play Podcast NNY. You can find Power Play Podcast NNY wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Your question is, when was the last time a team was swept in the Stanley Cup Final Series? When was the last time a team was swept 4-0 in the Stanley Cup Final Series? Your answer during our next intermission. It's an interesting question. See if you know when and who did the sweeping, who got swept. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, our referees are ready. Players getting juiced, getting advice, getting ready. Ref's ready. Goalie's ready. Puck is ready. Jaden Romig. Not quite yet. Here we go. Romig driving that puck forward. Corralled by Ithaca. Sent back in by IHC. In the corner with it, Greg Gorski. Gorski sends around, held by Wiley. Wiley tried passing it up to St. Croix, but didn't get enough of his stick on that big black puck. Can't have no gravy without them biscuits. That pass gets turned back. Nate Gray losing it. Comes out into the neutral zone for Kawate. Puck comes up to Gao. Gao fires that shot, and it is saved by Loveland. LaFex taking that puck, that face-off coming in. Sean Loveland grabbing it. Gets that puck over to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert taking it into the corner. Pushing, pressing his way. Losing that puck. Owen Simons with it. Simons trying to get it past Gilbert. Gilbert driving it back into the corner. Now Stephen Yang. Yang has LaFex all over him. That puck comes out to Aiden Cornell. Cornell trying to get it out. And out it comes. Cameron Gaines with it. Gaines driving that puck forward. Shot. Save by Liam Loveland. Face off to the left side of Loveland between LaFex and Holmes. LaFex driving forward, pushing through, coming away with that puck. LaFex into the neutral zone. LaFex crossing over the blue line. Sends that puck around. Grabbed there by Stephen Yang. He tries to clear it out. Comes out. LaFex turning, trying to shoot that puck. Gets knocked down by Aiden Cornell. Yang up. Gets it by Ackerman. Misses it. Icing's waved off. Goes down. Oh, losing it in his skates is Nate Ward. Catching up with it and ripping that puck all the way around. And that's going to be an icing. Romig thought about hustling to go get it. Realized there was no chance. And the icing is whistled. Romig in for the face-off against Elkow. That is Maxon Elkow. Puck comes out. Nate Gray clearing around into the neutral zone, but picked up there by Greg Gorski. Gorski sends it back in. Goes to Hudon. Hudon across to Wiley. Wiley up. Oh, comes right back. And we have ourselves a whistle. Gao driving that puck forward. Goes back around behind the net, out to Gorski. Fired back here, Hudon and Gao. Hudon getting hit into the corner. Gets that puck out. Romig penetrating out with it. Romig pushing, shot. Oh, that was a pass attempt to Gray. Not connecting at all. St. Croix with that puck, backhands it in towards the net, saved by Maroney. Puck gets deflected, goes into the corner for Romig. Romig trying to dance his way out, sends that puck behind the net for Whitmore. Whitmore back to Romig. Romig pulls it, drawing it around, pulls it back again into the corner. Another pullback through some legs. And Ithaca trying to clear it out, not getting too far though. Nate Ward stopping it in the neutral zone, able to send it back in. Holding it on the far side, Britt Dickham sends that into the corner for Ward. And that one comes out all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. Face off to the left side of Maroney. In the corner with it is Gilbert. Gilbert up to Loveland. Out in front. Comes out. Ithaca swatting at it, getting it through. Dickham, though, grabbing that puck on defense, sending it back out into the neutral zone. Battle for that puck coming around. Oh, tried for the backhand stuff. Cameron Gaines. He gets stuffed by the side of the net. Had he gotten it around, it would have been an easy goal because Loveland had moved to the other side already. Loveland obviously better at physics than Gaines. Loveland covers that puck up for the save. Face off to the left side of Loveland between Romig and Coakley. Romig draws that puck back. Wiley collects it. Wiley taking around behind the net on the far side. Wiley pushing forward through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Wiley's done this same play every time he's touched the puck. I think Ithaca's starting to catch on. Romig back out to Gray. Gray fires it in, gets deflected, comes back to Romig. Romig sends it back around behind the net. Touched up by Ithaca. And we've got ourselves a cross-check against Ithaca. Ithaca penalty number 28, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 28, 2 minutes, cross-check. Oh, sorry about that. Romig back to Lefex. Lefex with the shot deflected and goes up into the netting. And that'll give us a face-off.
We had an Ithaca penalty, number 28, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 28, 2 minutes, cross-check.
Sorry about that. I had some sound system technical difficulties, and you just totally missed a goal by Ithaca. My apologies.
Ithaca power play goal scored by number 22, Lincoln Babcock. Assisted by number 27, Cameron Gaines. 22 from 27. Time of the Ithaca goal, 7:16.
And that's an icing. Wiley fires that shot. Glove save by Maroney. Romig in for the face-off against Holmes. Romig draws it back for Wiley. Wiley with the firing that shot into the sternum of Tano Maroney. Do it again, this time coming with that puck, Sam Holmes. Holmes back around behind the net, passing it up on the far side to Ben Waxlag. Waxlag crossing over into the neutral zone, dumping it in, back behind the net, goes around to the corner. Puck leaks around to the far side. Nate Gray grabs it. Gray tried for that breakout pass to Romig, nothing doing. Stepping up to pick it off was Greg Gorski. Now with that puck, though, is Gray. Goal! Nate Gray with the goal. IHC goal scored by number 6, Nate Gray. Assisted by number 15, Julian St. Croix. 6 from 15. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 8:33. And we have an offsides. Face-off be taken in a neutral zone between LaFex, who draws it back against Simons. Puck does go back down into the IHC end of the ice. It's passed out, long pass. Whoa, breakout pass to LaFex. Nice stretch shot, saved by Maroney. Rebound comes out to Gilbert. He fires that shot, saved by Maroney. Still back behind the net. Gilbert with it. Gilbert trying to draw around, loses that puck. Coming out with it now are the Ithaca. Simons with it. Ithaca Lil Red. Lil Red. It's so hard to say. Shot fired. Saved by Loveland. Face-off drawn back by Ithaca. Shot fired. Save Loveland. Poor rebound comes out. Fired by Albertson. He misses big time. Goes wide and all the way around. Out through the neutral zone. Flicking it up. Back to Albertson again. See if he's able to do something better. Albertson curling around. Drops that pass back. Number 2 shot. Saved or blocked. Rebound. Saved. That was Gow. Took the shot. Was blocked by Nate Ward. Face off to the left side of Loveland. Comes right back to the point. Shot fired. Whoa, just missing the net. Going off the backboards. Kawate backhands it into the corner. Goes back, centering pass. Nobody there. Gets all the way through. Out, held in by the point by Simon. Simon sends it in. Back behind the net. Into the corner, around the corner. Out to Kawate. Kawate out in front. Not able to get a shot off as Romig was right there to stick check him. Romig tried passing up to St. Croix. Too bouncy for St. Croix to handle. St. Croix able to get it out. Romig trying to pick it around Simons. Not able to do so. Simon stays on that puck. Simon still with that puck. Just dropping it forward. Picking it up there, Nate Gray. Sends that back in, and I think that ends up being a shot on goal. Saved by Maroney. Bach backhanding that, trying to get it out. Helping it along was Whitmore. Comes out into neutral zone. Fired back in by Ackerman. Goes into the quarter. Back behind. Played by Bach. Ithaca coming away. Centering pass. Blocked by Connor Lamb. Whitmore hit into the boards. That's a roughing call. Ithaca penalty, number 11, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 11, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 11:36.
Sorry, I was just checking to make sure my feed was still alive. The internet seems to have slowed down quite a bit here. Nice save there by Maroney. So I apologize for poor commentating, but, you know, my throat hurts. New technical difficulties going on as well. Romick facing off against Simons. Oh, Romick called off late. Gray facing off against Simons. Puck comes out to the point. Bach fires it. Does not get very far. Deflected. Bach stepping up. Grabbing that puck again. Taking around back behind the net. Bach up the boards. Passes it up to Ward. Ward fires it in. Gets deflected off of Bach. Goes wide into the corner. Comes back. And Bach falls down trying to make a play on it. Comes all the way down. Shot fired. Save by Loveland. Hard shot taken by Aiden Cornell. I don't know if it got deflected, but it went in. Nate Cornell in there somewhere, whether it's the goal or the assist. I don't know. We'll find out. He got the goal. Ithaca goal scored by number 11, Aiden Cornell, assisted by number 26, Owen Simons. Number 11 from 26. Time of Lil Red goal, 14:09. Coming up with that puck now, Hewitt Gow. Gow at the dot, shot, deflected, off the glass, comes out to the far point, sent back in by Yang. Goes into the corner. Hudon tries ripping around. Dykov right there. Dykov sending it up for Gilbert. Gilbert touches it to LaFex. LaFex pokes at it. Loses it. Coming up behind him, though, is Sean Loveland. Loveland sends it around behind the boards. Gets deflected on the near side. Dickup with it. Dickup off the boards. Not able to get it in far enough. Gow sending it out. Gets it to Kawate. Kawate chasing after it. That puck gets sent back, though. Crazy little battle for that puck. Ithaca comes away with it. On the near side, that's Eli Simons. Simons across the top. Shot, save. Rebound comes out to Dickup. Dickup off the boards for LaFex. LaFex never sees it. Goes to Gray. Gray saw it. Cameron Gaines coming back with that puck. Gaines loses it, recovers, drops that puck back for Babcock. Not able to make anything happen there. On the far side, Cornell. Cornell backhands it into the zone. Picked up by Nate Ward. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Center into the slot. Gray turning, shooting, goes off of somebody's skate, gets deflected into the corner, picked up by Romig. Romig sends it all the way across for Ward. Ward has Babcock all over him, and Babcock wins that big time. Babcock pushing forward, passes it across to Gaines. Gaines too far ahead, or Babcock's pass too far behind. Puck touched out. Romig with it. Romig cutting across in front. Romig loses it. Centering pass, nothing doing, covered up by Maroney. Gray was right there on the far post waiting for that puck to leak its way through. Face off. Puck comes back to LaFex. LaFex drops it off for Hudon. Hudon fires. Does not get through.
Goes into the corner now. Cornell sends it around. Picked up by Kawate. Kawate sends it for the breakout. Goes through the neutral zone. 4 seconds. Going to go down. That's an icing. Just over 2 seconds remain. That'll be enough for a puck drop. And that's about it. Barely enough time for a goal, but enough time there is. Going to have to be a shot right off the faceoff. Romig facing off against Holmes. And that's it. That'll end our period. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Cavaliers hockey. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question and answer sponsored by Power Play Podcast NNY. Your question is, who or when was the last time a team was swept in the Stanley Cup Final Series? And the answer, 1998, when the Detroit Red Wings swept the Washington Capitals to win the Stanley Cup under the coaching of Scotty Bowman. The 1998 Detroit Red Wings sweep the Washington Capitals. Congratulations to everyone that subscribes to Power Play Podcast NNY. Hey, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Lots of time during intermission for you to hit subscribe. And here we are back for our third and final period. Score is tied at 2. IHC Cavaliers in their home whites. Ithaca Lil Red in their road reds, I guess that is. I'd say it's more of a maroon. Well, that's me. Players are ready. Refs ready. Puck is ready. Here we go. That puck is drawn back. Ben Wiley collecting it, coming out hot. Pushing forward, driving that puck forward. That puck gets turned back. Wiley grabs it, sends the rack back around behind the net. Over on the far side, held in at the point by Hudon. Driven back. LeFex with it. LeFex draws it, rifles that puck back for Sean Loveland. Loveland looked between his legs as he saw it passing by. Goes all the way down. Stopped by Liam Loveland. Handed off to LeFex. LeFex with it. Off the boards for Sean Loveland. Loveland misses that one too. Picked up by Aiden Cornell. LeFex coming back with it though. LeFex halfway in. Drives to the centering pass. It gets turned back. Hudon chasing it down. Hudon coming up with it on the near side. Hudon crossing over into the middle, off his skate to his stick, back to his skate again, into the wall. Now off the stick, sends it out into open ice, where the only person there is Greg Gorski of the Ithaca Lil Red. Gorski fires that shot on net. It's a save. Hudon with it, flicks that puck up high for Nate Gray. He no chance of getting to it. Off the boards, off the glass, comes out to Julian St. Croix. St. Croix plays it, drops it back for nobody. Comes out into the neutral zone. Britt Dicka with it. Backhanding that puck in. Owen Simons. Now Dicka. Dicka off the boards for Gray. Gray not able to get it past Gorski. Gorski chasing it down, centering pass, pushed back aside by Nate Ward. St. Croix with it. St. Croix touching it up for Gray. Sends it on the wrong side of Gray, as far as Gray's concerned. Puck comes out into the middle. Dicka sends it back over for Ward. Ward not able to get even remotely close to it. It's not where he was going to be. Roaming with that puck in the neutral zone. Turns, backhands it around for Ward. Ward taking that puck, pushing forward. Ward making some space at the dot. Ward getting hit in open ice by Eli Simons. Not able to get that shot off. Comes back around to the near side. Whitmore with it. Whitmore at the dot. Drops it off for Connor Lamb. Gets that shot off. That's a save. And this one comes out. Going to squeak all the way down. No icing. Dickham plays it off of Liam's stick. Centering pass misses. Sean Holmes grabs it in neutral zone and dumps it in. Ward. Up to Lamb. Lamb loses it. Wachschlag loses it. Ward tries sending it around. Grabbed by Aiden Cornell. Fires that shot. Save. Puck not able to be held in by Ithaca. Yang grabs it though. Uses some patience. Waits. Penetrates in. Takes that shot. And it's a nice save by Liam Loveland. Apologize for any lack of enthusiasm, but if I get too excited, I start coughing. Trying to keep it low key. Hudon with that puck, backhanding around for Wiley. Wiley having a hard time playing it, able to get it around now though. Sends it all the way up hard into the middle. Yang stops it there. Yang tries turning it back. Hudon to Wiley. Wiley trying to spread out that ice, sends it back for LeFex essentially. Not able to get to it. Well, LeFex catches up to it now though. And so does Hewitt Gow. Gow coming out with that puck. Gow over the blue line into the offensive end. Loses that puck as Sean Loveland comes in. Loveland, Lefex battling for that puck. Comes out into a neutral zone, fired in by Eli Simons. Hudon picking it up behind the red line. Hudon, long pass, ends up going right to Eli. Simons all the way across for Gaines. Gaines taking it, stepping up forward. Tries to take that shot. Hudon's legs getting away. Centering pass, goal! Simons. Owen from Eli. Back-to-back goals for Ithaca. Ithaca goal scored by number 28, Stephen Yang, assisted by number 27, Cameron Gaines. 28 from 27. Time of the Little Red goal, 4:29. 28 from 27. I really thought it was 26 from 23. Interesting. What do I know? My eyes must be playing tricks on me. Blame it on cold medicine. Also, some of these numbers are hard to read. Outlet pass from Simons to Babcock. Babcock sending it home. I believe that's 22 from 26. Oh, they're not giving her an assist. No, that's silly. I would give the assist to Simons. Ithaca goal scored by number 22, Lincoln Babcock. Unassisted. Number 22, unassisted. Time of the Little Red goal, 5:13. Wiley coming back with it now. Takes that shot, goes just deflected off the stick of Sam Holmes. Let's see how IHC responds to this. Those are 3 back-to-back-to-back goals for Ithaca, 2 rather quickly, less than a minute apart. IHC has got to show their level of maturity and recover from those 2 quick goals and get 2 of their own, at least 1. Wiley stepping up to get that puck away from Wachschlag, and does. Wiley taking it to the corner. Wiley gets hit by Yang, applying a reverse hit of his own. Yang coming away with that puck. Yang trying to flick that puck out past Loveland, and barely does. Goes to Hudon. Hudon all the way across to Lefex. Lefex dipsy doodles around Cornell. And that puck is covered up by Maroney. (26 from 27 and 23). I agree. But the scorer wrote down 28 from 27. I don't even think that Yang was on the ice at the time. So, Nate Simons, I agree with you. 100%. I wasn't sure about the 27, but certainly 26 and 23. Breakout pass gets missed by Nate Gray. That's going to go all the way down for an icing. Romig losing that puck, picking it up, though. Nate Gray back out to Bach. Bach to Gray. Gray trying to make his way to the middle. Has 3 Lil Reds all over him, though. Coming out with that puck now, Eli Simons. Eli penetrating up, curling around at the corner, centering pass. And it's a goal! Oh, that made it in. I saw Liam Loveland sliding back, thought he had that puck covered up. But he may have slid back into the goal. I'm not sure. We'll see what the official score is. Julian St. Croix is down on the ice. And Julian is up and walking or skating. Yeah, I didn't think Yang was out there, Nate. And St. Croix is leaving the ice. Sure do hope he's going to be okay. Ithaca goal scored by number 22, Lincoln Babcock, unassisted. Number 22, unassisted. Time of the Lil Red goal, 7:38. Battle for that puck in the neutral zone. Not a clean battle either. Wiley gets a piece of that puck, passes it up for LaFex. Not able to do so. That comes back, gets deflected off a hoot-on stick and hits the netting right there. You saw it. That'll give us a face-off in the neutral zone. Ithaca dumping that puck in, goes back behind the net. Hudon trying to do something appropriate with it, comes out to Yang. Yang fires it in, goes back around behind the boards, over to Holmes. Passed out to Loveland. Loveland misses it, picked up by Sam Holmes. Holmes dumps it back in. Goes back behind the net. Hudon grabs it, stops short, and watches Max Walder fall short. Battle for that puck up against the boards. LaFex chasing after it, back behind the net, kicking it around just so he can keep getting it further out. Goes off the skate of Logan Gilbert, much to LaFex's chagrin. Goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. Face-off taken between Hewitt Gow and Jaden Romig. Comes out to the point. Greg Gorski fires it awkwardly and ineffectively. Picking it up is Whitmore. Colin getting wrapped up as he got halfway through the zone. Oh. We have ourselves a testosterone match. Let's see what happens here. Lots of whistles going on. I'm going to go out and find out what this is all about. Sorry, that goal horn you hear is because the Islanders just scored. They lead the Devils 2-1 in the second period. In accordance with New York State Public High School Athletic Association rules and regulations, please remember that any taunting, yelling, jeering at other players, spectators, or referees will not be tolerated. Please remember, sportsmanship begins on your side of the glass. IHC penalty number 21, 5-minute major for fighting, game misconduct. 5-minute major being served by number 3. Ithaca penalty, number 23, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 23, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the penalties, 9:07. So, quite a mouthful there. Puck comes out, high slot. Cornell fires it in, goes off the glove of Loveland and the post. We got a neck guard off on the ice. Ooh, caught underneath the skate of Kawate. Cornell fires that shot, gets deflected off of somebody's leg, goes in, and it's a goal. Unfortunate for IHC. Oh, no goal. All right, I got to find out what's going on. That was a timeout IHC. Ithaca goal reportedly scored by number 2. I believe it was scored by number 11. So either Hewitt Gow or Aiden Cornell for Lil Red. Time of the goal, 9:48. This puck comes out through the neutral zone. It's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. So the teams are still even. Regardless, Blake Gregory is serving the 5-minute major penalty for Jaden Romig. So he's in there for the full 5. 4-on-4 hockey for 54 more seconds. Ithaca trying to clear that puck out. Comes to Hudon, fires that shot, goes just wide off the corner. Comes out almost all the way to Jared Bach. Lincoln Babcock pushing it up, though. Down into the Ithaca end of the ice. Now collected by Bach. Box skating up with it. Drops it off for LaFex. LaFex continuing on. Shot fired. High. Drops down. Oh, nobody able to connect on that rebound. Picking that puck up, Greg Gorski. Gorski coming through. Flicking that puck in deep as he chases after it himself. Nice check by Jared. Excuse me. And I'm back. On the far side. Drop pass by LaFex for Loveland. Loveland didn't know that was going to happen. So it is now 6-2 Ithaca over IHC. Pass out to LaFex. Wiley to LaFex. LaFex trying to take that shot. Goes off the stick of Stephen Yang. Puck held in by the blue line. Yang taking it in deep into his own zone to make some space. Bringing it up. Almost loses it. Aiden Cornell skates. Yang coming up with it through the neutral zone. Yang penetrating in at the top of the circle. Oh, loses it at the bottom of the circle. Recovers. Picks up that puck. Looking for somebody to give it to. Drops it back behind the net. Centering pass made. Shot by Katie Hu. Nothing doing there. Comes out to the point on the far side. Aiden Cornell sends it up. Centering pass again. Wiley blocks it. Deflected out to Gaines. Gaines shot fired. Saved by Loveland. On the far side, Britt Dickham sends it off the boards up into the neutral zone. Chased down by Yang. Yang has Gray on his tail. Power play now for Ithaca as Ithaca collects themselves. Calling a play. Yang calling some kind of audible play. Pass that puck up to Simons. Simons at the dot. Across. Nobody there. Goes all the way into the corner. Owen Simons with it. Oh, and there's a goal. I believe that was scored by Sean Albertson. I'm going to say I think that was Albertson from Owen. That was taking advantage of the power play for sure. Major penalty. Gregory's going to stay in there some more. Eight from 23 from 11. I thought it was just 8 from 26. I could have gotten my Simons confused. I doubt it, though. Ithaca goal scored by number 8, Sean Albertson, assisted by 23, Eli Simons, and number 11, Aiden Cornell. 8 from 23 from 11. Time of the Lil Red goal, 12:25. Centering pass. Nobody able to touch it. Comes out on the near side to Cameron Gaines. Gaines up to the point for Kawate. Kawate sends it in along the side. Trying to wrap around Sam Holmes. Nothing doing. At the point, held in by Gow. We've got a penalty against Ithaca there for a cross check. Ithaca penalty, number 22, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 22, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 13:13. This will eventually result in a power play opportunity for IHC. Taking that puck up and dumping it in. Greg Gorski goes all the way around, held in at the point by Miles Neely. At the far face-off dot, corralled by Wiley. Wiley sends it back behind the net. Over to Nate Ward. Ward sends it off the boards. Ends up being a shot on goal, so that is not an icing. And in 10 seconds, when this penalty expires, Blake Gregory is going to hit the ice. Tanner Esposito in for the face-off against Sean Albertson. Esposito driving that puck towards the corner, but it's grabbed by Jack Coakley. Sent all the way around. Wiley over to Ward. Ward fires it. Gets deflected wide. Gregory's on the ice. Gregory hustling up. Park it up in front. Puck passed out. Ward grabs it in neutral zone. Sends it off the boards, trying to send it in. Not able to do so. Comes right back to Nate. Nate swings and misses. Miles Ackerman capitalizing on that. Gets that puck over to Albertson. Shot fired off the glove and then post for a save. Gregory making a play on Yang, allowing Yang to get hit by Wiley. Long pass comes all the way across, out of the reach of Gregory. Gregory chasing it down into the corner. Wiley there as well, picking up that puck, curling around high in the slot. Wiley turning, looking for a shot, not a pass. Again, not a pass, looking for a shot. Wiley looking for the shot. Wiley taking that shot, and it's saved by Tano Maroney. Call it like I see him, folks. This puck comes out. It's going to go all the way down. Icing has been waved off because Ithaca's shorthanded. And now the teams are even. Puck comes up to Elijah Johnston. Flicked out by Ithaca into the neutral zone and all the way down. No icing. Hudon grabbing it, sending it around to the far side. Catching up to it, Jared Bach pushing into the neutral zone. Sent back in, though, by Sam Holmes. Goes back behind the net. Hudon with it. Puck comes across to Elijah Johnston. Elijah Johnston laying down. Here comes Ithaca. Stopped by Bach. Bach to Lefex. Lefex loses it in the middle to Aiden Cornell. Cornell clears it into the neutral zone. Hudon dumps it back in. Back to Cornell. Cornell out to Hudon. Hudon not able to get it in. Lefex grabbing it in the neutral zone. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final 30 seconds. And there is our delayed penalty. Head contact. IHC penalty number 13, 2-minute minor for head contact. Number 13, 2 minutes, head contact. Time of the minor penalty, 16:29. Final 15 seconds of play. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Wiley with it there. Wiley corralling, drawing back. Wachschlag with that puck now. Up, holding it in is Miles Neely, and that ends our game. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Cavaliers hockey. We'd like to thank the Ithaca Lil Red for coming out here tonight. Thank you to all players, coaches, parents, our volunteers, and especially our officials for helping us to make this game possible.
Don't forget to look for and subscribe to Power Play Podcast NNY wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. While you're on YouTube, check out The Dan Dallin, where you can see tonight's game and lots of other sporting events available for you. Subscribe to The Dan Dallin. Hey, I'm The Dan Dallin. Make it a great day, everyone.